So quick update. I was looking for inspiration last night on YouTube, Facebook, etc. And I did come across a HealthyWage ad. And after looking into it, I went ahead and signed up for HealthyWage. I'm doing a challenge where I lose 100 pounds in a year. And the amount that I'm putting in, if I do it, which I'm excited about meeting that goal to get healthier and feel better, then I will win money from it. So I'm excited to get that started. I went ahead, did my official weigh-in last night, and today is day one of working on that goal. I just realized I never told you guys what HealthyWage actually was. It's a website. You go on there. The cool thing is they ask you a bunch of questions at first when you're registering and signing up about what your goals are and what you're wanting to do and things like that. Then they show you, or they say, you know, how much do you want to put in for your challenge each month? And then for that, it calculates what your winnings is going to be. So my winnings, for instance, with what I'm putting in each month would be a little over $3,000 if I meet my goal, which I will, absolutely. But what's neat is you can pick whatever challenge you want, okay? So they have group challenges where you can have a team. They have individual challenges where it's steps, maybe if you want to challenge yourself for more steps, or if you want to, if it's weight loss, you can do that too. I saw that there was a challenge this month for breast cancer awareness that you can sign up for, I think by tomorrow. But anyway, it's a really neat platform. You can actually meet and talk with other people in the community. There's a Facebook page that I signed up for with HealthyWagers. So I think it's going to be a really uplifting platform to be on. This is not sponsored by HealthyWage, by the way. But one of the cool things is they give you a link when you sign up that you can give to your friends and family, etc. Who, if they want to sign up, then if they use your link to sign up, it actually gives them and yourself extra money in your winnings. So if you use the link that I put down below, you're actually going to have some extra money in your winnings. So I thought that was pretty cool. Thinking about how I'm going to meet my HealthyWage bet, my goal, I have decided I'm going to do things a little differently when I wake up in the morning and I see myself in the mirror. You know, that can always be a difficult time for us, looking in the mirror, even when we're doing things like getting our hair done or trying on new clothes, things like that. Then we can certainly start being critical. So what I want to do, I was thinking back to a time in my life where I felt super supported, super motivated, and that was with my teammates. Okay, so I remember going into the dugout or into the locker room and seeing my teammates, and we would high five each other and talk about how we were going to kick booty that day in the game. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to start doing that with myself. So I made a little clip of me doing that with myself this morning, seeing myself in the mirror, getting pumped up for the day, talking about how I was going to win the day, and we could do it, me and myself and I. Normally would not share this. I saw you guys earlier today talking about HealthyWage, and I don't know what happens from 1 minute to another with binge eating disorder, but I had to come to bed because I felt like I was about to binge really badly. My sweet hubby's birthday is today, and he would not let me take him out to eat. He's so tired from the week already, but we did get some pizza for him, and brownies and cookies, and I did so good. I just had 2 pieces of pizza, and then I had half of a piece of brownie and half of a piece of cookie, and I was so proud of myself. And then I don't remember what it was that I saw on TV, but I just got really sad, and my emotions started boiling up, and all of a sudden I just wanted to eat everything that was left in the kitchen, everything. And the majority of the time when you have the binge urges, they're extremely difficult to stop. In fact, a lot of the time you feel like something just takes over your body and your mind, and it's kind of like you go into a coma of sorts. I don't know how to explain it, but you don't really wake up until it's over. So instead of doing that, I got up, walked past the kitchen, and laid straight in bed. As you can see, still have my work clothes on. I'm trying to, with all of my might, buckle down and not binge. So, yeah, I mean, that's what's happening. I don't know how everyone experiences it, but it's just really gripping feeling, and it is so hard to stop when your binge urges start. So I am going to be a coach, my own coach, and I'm going to take myself out of the situation. And I'm just praying that I can get through the rest of the night without binging. So that's the goal. I'll let you know how it goes. So this is the morning after, and I did not binge. Thank you, Jesus. I wanted to update you while I had a second, so that's where we are. I think I may have had a breakthrough. As you know from my videos last week and some this week, I have been dealing with depression and anxiety mostly, not being able to help my friends, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to diarrhea of the mouth about that again. But, so I was talking to my coach Shelby on our call this past Wednesday, and I was just, there are very few people that I will have the feeling that I can actually unload on them. And sweet Shelby, she listened and was so loving and kind and understanding. And she said, Charla, I see that you are really struggling and grappling with anxiety and depression, both back and forth, due to things that you can't control. And if you've watched any videos on my channel, I do tend to be a control freak. I like to know that there are things that I can do to protect or to rescue, etc. Especially when it comes to my kids or my loved ones. The things that you can't control should not control you. And that was really powerful because it's so true. I do let things out of my control my emotions, control how I feel. And so I made a promise to her that I was going to work this week on not letting those things control my feelings, how my day is going, eating, etc. That's what I've been working on this week. Well, things are going good. You saw that I did not binge that night that I wanted to. So far binge free this week. And yesterday, I was so excited. We were going to my husband's best friend's son's football game. He's 10. And I got this Amazon shirt, said game day and his team colors. Got my football earrings on. And I really enjoyed it. But about halfway through the game, I started getting super anxious. I just started having that, pain in my chest. When I have anxiety, I always feel right here, this pushing pressure. And then I start getting a headache. Those are my signals that that's what's going on. And I just kind of brushed it off, tried to enjoy myself. And then we started talking about what we were going to do after the game. And I don't know what happened, but my anxiety shot up 1,000 times. And I just wanted to get out of there. And these are people I love very deeply. So happy to see them. I can't even tell you. So why was I getting anxious? Where was that coming from? And I told Will, I was like, can we just go? So we did make plans for them to meet with them later, but I had to get out of there. And so my husband and I started driving, and he was like, I know, I can tell you're anxious. What's going on? And I said, it's crazy, but sometimes when I'm having anxiety, I couldn't even tell you why. And so we started talking about things that, we know I have a struggle with. And he said, we were at a sports complex, and he said, there were tons of people there. And I know you have a hard time in crowded places. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. And then he said, I know that you have been really sad about your, Christopher being in college, and this being Charlie's last year. And so he's like, maybe also you were having sadness from the fact that you don't have these moments with your kids anymore. They're not playing football anymore. They're not playing baseball anymore. So maybe that's part of it. And I was like, golly, whew, you are right. That is so true. And so we talked, went and got a pumpkin spice latte from Starbucks. And I did start feeling better. So we met over at our friend's house. We all got ready, went out to an incredible restaurant. We had so much fun with them. I would have missed out on more friendship bonding and couple time. When we came home, my husband and the boys were watching the LSU game, and I was just so tired. Everybody's anxiety hits them different, but when mine is over, I feel like I got hit by a truck. It's very draining. So I went and laid down in bed, and as I was replaying the day, my anxiety started hitting again, and I started having a lot of pain. And I thought, we've got to figure this out. What are you anxious about? Really dig deep. Find out what's going on so we can stop feeling this way. Stop being a prisoner to these emotions. And this is when the breakthrough came through. I realized, oh my gosh, I'm anxious about tomorrow. I'm anxious about meeting my goal weight in the future, in the next year. I'm worried about all these things that have nothing to do with today. And then I thought about the things I was sad about. What are the things I'm sad about? Well, I'm sad about things that happened yesterday and a year ago and 20 years ago. All of a sudden, in my mind, I said, you know what? Today is the only day that matters. my brain said, today is the only day that matters. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, not 10 years in the future. Today is the only day that matters. And it's the only day that I should focus any attention on emotion. Because today, I can take the things that are stressful, frustrating, whatever it is. I can think about what's going on. I can write it down. I can figure out why my emotions are where they are, why my chest is hurting, etc. And then I can work from there. I don't have to let those things that I can't control me. Today is the only day that matters. So I woke up this morning feeling refreshed, and I'm taking my morning walk. Just had the dogs out with me. We had a beautiful, lovely time. It's in the 50s. It's just incredible. I'm so grateful for today. I have much more hope in my heart that everything's going to be okay. And so I wanted to share that breakthrough with you. I hope it helps you in some way to fight the depression, anxiety that we have, and help create a beautiful day. Today, I feel now that I am focusing on just today. I just feel so much more peaceful, so much more joyous. The hope is there. So that is what I'm doing. I am taking each day and I'm going to focus on today. If you guys start taking that mental approach as well, I would love to hear how it works for you. Or if you guys have other suggestions of how you are learning to not let anxiety and depression hold you in their grip. Love you guys.